Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, I thought I'd show you guys how to install a compact flash kit into your arcade cabinet. Now, if you don't know what that is, let me go ahead and explain. Some arcade games, usually from the mid-90s, maybe early to mid-90s, maybe even the late 90s, they actually used hard drives. And it looks just like the computer hard drive that you have in your computer tower. Now the thing is, the information that was on there, it's not like you can just hook it up to your computer to read it. Or maybe you can, but you're not supposed to. But inside your arcade cabinet, and some of these games include, let me see, I think NFL Blitz 2000, maybe NBA Jam, Area 51, Maximum Force, Gauntlet Legends. So it's games like that. Now those use a hard drive. Now there's nothing wrong with using a hard drive. It's just, you know, eventually it will probably fail. And if you're moving the arcade around, if the hard drive becomes unattached, it can damage something. You know, it could damage the arcade board, it could damage some wiring. This is, of course, if you're moving it around and, you know, it's flopping all over the place. The other thing is hard drives have moving parts. A compact flash kit really has no moving parts. And this is what it looks like. Basically, what it is it takes all the information that was on the hard drive, puts it on this card, and instead of reading the information from the hard drive, your arcade cabinet, your arcade board, will now read the information from this. It's real simple to install, and I'm going to show you. The benefits, of course, it's smaller, it's lighter. You know, if you're moving the arcade cabinet around, you know, even if it becomes loose, which basically it is, unless you attach it via a screw right there, it's really not going to damage anything. So, in this case, I'm installing a compact flash kit for my Area 51 Maximum Force cabinet. Now, where do you get these? Well, you can look on eBay, you can look on the KLOV forums. There's more than a few people who sell these, and they're not that expensive. Depending on which board you have and what you need, you'll spend anywhere between, you know, $30 to $65. This particular item cost me, I think it was $30. So, let me go ahead and show you something. I'll go ahead and open up the cabinet, show you how to take off the hard drive, and install this sucker. Okay, so here we are. We're in the back of the cabinet, and I got the door off. And this is pretty much what your cabinet should look like. You're basically going to have the board with the hard drive somewhere close to each other. Now, of course, this is an Atari cabinet, so midway cabinets, I believe the board would actually be down here, and you would take this bottom portion off. But here we are, and in this particular case, here's what you want to do. You got the hard drive right here. Of course, make sure everything's turned off. And what you're going to do is you're going to remove this ribbon cable right here. You're going to remove the power cord, which powers the hard drive. In this particular case, it's this right here. Then you're going to unscrew these screws right here. This little unit, this is what holds your hard drive. So go ahead, there should be 4 screws. 1, 2, on the other side 3, and back there 4. So proceed with that, and then, or I guess I'll proceed with that, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, now as you can see, I got the hard drive removed, and the ribbon cable, which was connected right there. Get some better light. Now, when removing the ribbon cable, You want to make sure to remove it nice and gently because you don't want to damage any of those prongs right there. So just wiggle it back and forth and it should come up. You got this whole extra space right here. You might want to just dust that out on your cabinet. But here is the hard drive. And again, as you can see, it's pretty much like something you'd find in your computer. Now, what do you do with this after? Well, if it still works, you can sell it, you can keep it, you can trade it away. There's no reason to just toss it. You know, this one does still work, but I wanted to upgrade to the compact flash kit. So, now that we got that removed, I'll install this and we'll test it out. Alright, so I got my new compact flash kit installed, and as you can see, it just fits right in, no problems whatsoever, and you got the power cable that connects into this set of cables right here, which used to go into the hard drive. So, everything's up. Let's go ahead and turn this on and see what happens. Alright, we're going to flip on the power and see what happens. Look at that. Works perfectly. Let's go ahead and play a little bit just to make sure. So far, so good. As you can see, it works pretty much just like the hard drive, only better. So there you go. That's how simple it is to upgrade your arcade to a compact flash kit. If you have any questions, send me a PM. So, until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.